I got two on me. That's okay. Debuff, big debuff. Big debuff.
Okay.
Wow.
He's flat.
Nice. Finish. Good shit.
I got
He's rooted. Finish. Good shit.
Soon.
Okay. Debuff, big debuff. Big debuff. Healer. On the healer.
Trying to get you now. Trying to get you.
Stun.
I got
Big red. Kill. Nice.
Soon.
He's rooted. Finish. On you. Oh no, maybe like two. Nice vids, Jetty. Hi. Cool. Let's give this guy some love.
Questions now running through my brain. Can't believe it's happened again. You said that you would never leave, and then you've gone and done just that. And yeah, it's no surprise that I'm standing there, all alone, letting for rain.
What's going on, gamers? It's Jetty. So I wanted to do something a little bit different this time and try my best to explain to you guys how to pick up your fights and how to achieve those successful 1vx's. Because from my point of view, it's not about just going in and trying to get a bunch of kills. Sometimes there's steps that you guys need to take in order to set up your enemies. See, like you guys just saw here, there was that one guy I just beat in a 1v1. And it's a psychological thing. You know, a lot of the times it plays with people's egos. And this happens all the time because you know what? Now this guy is, every time that he sees me and he sees an opportunity, he is going to chase me. And I am going to bait him in together with whoever he brings in order to get those 1vx's. Alright, so I find myself a really good spot. You know, these trees are going to be excellent for kiting and whatnot. Start applying my debuffs on the bruiser. You know, his friends are definitely trying to peel for him, so you know, I go around the tree, you know, dodge a nice fireball, you know, get a little bit of health, get my berserker grid, and then just push for the kill. Excellent job. So at this point, the mage does realize that, you know, he's been baited, he's gonna pull back. This guy does decide to stay because, you know what, I already played with his mind. You know, he's going to stay because he wants to prove himself. And you can already see here that me kiting is getting him very frustrated, and I'm just gonna go ahead and take advantage of this, follow him, make him use some of his cooldowns. He does manage to land a kick, but I immediately use my berserker. I continue the chase, and at this point there's nothing he can do against my grid. Alright guys, so now we have a totally different type of encounter. As you guys see up ahead, there's the enemy and the ally clump. This is something that we totally want to avoid. We always go for the sides, look for the backline, we find a healer, we start applying our debuffs and our burst, and there's another type of player that we see here, somebody that is trying to protect the backline. We immediately do our best to handle the healer, and then we pull this guy away from the main clump and we deal with them. And this is what you guys want to do, always try to bring the fights outside the clump. So this guy does a really good job with the stun, but one of my favorite things to do is to immediately counter that with the berserk and continue to push for the kill. So as you guys see here, this is beautiful. We continue to attack the backline. You see there's a big clump up front, but we just go ahead and ignore it, and we continue to attack those guys in the backline, all the range. And as you guys see here, their backline is completely destroyed, and just like that we are able to bring a nice pincer attack to the enemy backline, and now our ally clump is able to push. We get out of there, and you know, whoever we manage to pull to our attention, we just go ahead and we deal with them, and we rinse and repeat. So here we have another different type of encounter. We start on a nice 1v1 versus a bruiser, and then his allies come to him. And again, like I said, you know, whenever you see a clump, you start pulling away, and there's always going to be those guys that, you know, follow you in. So in this case, we have this melee guy, we apply our debuffs, and it is over for him. He doesn't know it, but you know, even if his healer tries to heal him, we have enough debuffs applied to to him to, you know, for us to manage to kill. Again, we see another big crowd of enemies chasing us, and you know, guys, we're not range. You know, there's no way for us to deal damage as we pull away. So what we do is, as melee, we pull away to a safe spot. Whoever chases us, apply the debuffs. We have really nice counters with our Feral Rush, with our stuns, and with our Berserker. That's 2 enemies down, 2 more to go. We go back into the point, deal really quick with the healer, and now we find ourselves in a 1v1 versus the one of the, I think this might have been the original Bruiser that we started facing, and then we see another ally that comes in to deal with them, and we're just gonna go ahead and you know, try to you know, do a 2v1 here. Of course, we miss the Feral Rush. We do apply the nice Infected Throw, beautiful Perforate, and we do manage to apply the Skewer, but we also get caught in the act. So at this point, okay, so there's a lot more enemies coming in. We did manage to kill that guy with the bleeds, and as we are trying to pull away, we find our demise. And you know what? That's okay, because we were able to kill 2 melee, 1 healer, and 1 mage. I regret nothing. So, alright, so let's move on to the next fight. As I said from the beginning of the video, if you guys see a clump, just move away from it, and let's see who follows. In this case, we have a Bruiser with a Blunderbuss. Oh, this is going to be really good. Usually Blunderbuss are very difficult weapons to deal with. You have to make sure that you have the advantage from the beginning of the fight, because otherwise they are just going to eat you down with that medium range. I do manage to get some really nice damage on this guy, and he does end up dying from the bleeds. And as we're moving to the middle of the road, there is this mage that sees me finishing off his enemy. So you know what, now we just pull away. There's 3 enemies over there. You know, we just pull away, and you know, we just try to bait the next target. All right, very good. So there's this bow guy, and let's see, is that the original mage? Perfect. All right, so here we plan our counter. We just go all out with our debuffs, and we switch to our Hatchet. We go Berserker. They did proc my Defy Death, but you know what? That gives me enough time to manage to get the kill, and I do get a nice potion, some nice bread, and now my health is full. Same thing again. We just pull away from the clump, and whoever follows, we just deal with them. Okay, guys, I think I'm just gonna leave you guys with this last fight. This was very fun. If you guys like this type of content, make sure that you like and subscribe. We actually just broke about 300 subs last week, so I just want to take a quick moment to appreciate all of your support, guys. You guys have been amazing, and you know, this is the type of things that encourage me and motivate me to continue bringing you guys quality videos. And yeah, I just want to say huge thanks. All right, guys, I hope you all really liked this video just as much as I did, and I hope to see you guys again on my next clip. But until then, peace.